Hello, it's Chad Geis, and it's time for another revelation from out of nowhere, brought to you by Surgeon. You're not going to want to miss this one. I had the opportunity last week. I got to stay at one of the most exclusive, all-inclusive, and quite frankly, one of the most expensive places a person can ever stay at. I hope none of you actually ever even have the opportunity to go there, much less the need to. See, I spent a couple of days at the Cardiac Care Center. There were some things in my life that were pointing to possible heart problems, possible artery problems, and it needed to be checked out. Now, the good news is I'm fine. At least they think I am. They've eliminated all life-threatening things. May have heartburn, who knows? We'll kind of talk about that as we go through the series, but there were a tremendous amount of things that I gained clarity on in life as a result of my time there. There are things that I'm going to talk to you about, and there are things that I think we all need to consider. You see, in that span of time where I considered that my time here on Earth might be a little shorter than I originally anticipated, there's a tremendous amount of thoughts that flooded my mind. There's a tremendous amount of clarity that came to me. Some things I already knew, some things I needed to be reminded of, and that's the point of these videos. I think there's some things out there a lot of you need to be reminded of as you go through your day-to-day life. You see, I've worked hard all my life, accumulated a few things for work. I don't have a lot of hobbies. I enjoy my work, but none of the things at work were there in those moments. The only point in life at that point that really mattered was the people. It was my wife, it was my daughter, it was my family members, it was friends that surrounded me. You know, I can assure you, when you stop and consider your life, the amount where you spend your time, the focus of your life, in those final hours, your motorcycle, your car, your house, all the stuff you acquired, it really won't miss you when you're gone. It's something I think we all need to stop and consider as we look at our time, what we're investing it in, and what really matters. As we go through this series of revelations from out of nowhere, I'm going to share some thoughts with you I think some of you will find amusing. I'm going to talk about some amazing people that I had the opportunity to encounter through this process. And it's not just the cardiologist. You see, there were a host of people that were there to support me. They were there to care for me. And they each had a unique place in my life and a unique talent and a gift that made an impact on me. Now, one of the most humorous parts, I have to share this with you. At one point, there were a couple of young ladies that came and gleefully wheeled me downstairs for a procedure called a heart cath. Now, I had to laugh. They told me that they were going to strip me, they were going to tie me to a bed, they were going to shave me, they were going to poke me with needles, they were going to fill me with some stuff that was going to make me a little bit sleepy, but I'd still be able to talk to them. And I think most of these things actually probably violated a number of the interrogation laws that were signed in a 1984 treaty with the UN. And I laughed, and then they stopped laughing. And they said, no, we're serious. And actually, they did. But it was all in an effort to save my life. See, there's some things in our life that we have to get over. There's some things that we have to get comfortable with that may feel a little bit awkward to us in order to improve our life. Sometimes I think we need to stop and check our hearts, just like the doctors needed to stop and check mine. You see, this video is a one-take video. The sun's setting behind me. There's not a do-over with this. I think that's how your life is. That's how all of our lives are. We don't get a do-over. Time is short. We only get one time around. And when the sun is set, it's over. So through these videos, I'm going to share some things with you that hopefully will impact your life in the way they impacted mine. I love you. I hope to see you again. God bless. And stay tuned for this series of revelations from out of nowhere, brought to you by Surgeon.